So yeah, you want to don't worry about ammo if you're missing. I miss a lot with the that's the Revenant is not meant to be a pinpoint accuracy weapon. Sometimes I'm basically I guess what you would call suppressive fire, suppression fire, just blasting in a kind of a line across several enemies, like hit them a little bit, and so I don't mind doing that, and that's what you probably should be doing with the Revenant. But I always try to get up front. And the interesting side effect of when you take the Revenant and you become the Destroyer Soldier is you basically stop using the shotgun. I mean, as great as I love the Geth shotgun, it's much better suited if you don't have the Revenant, because what else are you going to use instead of it? And if it's much better to get that one shot in with heightened adrenaline rush and commando, because you can do significantly more damage with a one-shot weapon, such as overcharged Geth plasma shotgun. So yeah, I don't really use the shotgun anymore. Though I dare say the Geth plasma shotgun, is, funnily enough, probably more accurate at medium range than the Revenant is. But those are the breaks. So yeah, overview: Revenant, huge ammo clip. Take advantage of it. It's okay if you miss. Sometimes just fire away in the general direction of the enemy. Make sure you're hitting something a little bit, and always try to get up as close as possible. I mean, I'm probably going to post some others of my Revenant gameplay with the soldier, but you're going to get up and just blast them away. Remember, basic enemies are annihilated within seconds, and yeah, there shouldn't be a problem once you have a couple of upgrades on shields and health, and Shock Trooper as well as Hardened Adrenaline Rush coming up to, I don't know, for example, I may or may not record this, but Captain Inyala, the boss captain at the end of Samara's recruitment mission, which I haven't done yet. I've gone up to her with full, interface, point blank with the red, and I just blast away, and she's dead in 3 seconds. While she hits me a couple of, and so that's the power of behind the Revenant. You're gonna get that point blank is going to give you a huge advantage. And you have the resource. You're still pretty fast. I mean, you have 10% slower speed. You're still pretty fast. The duration of adrenaline rush is longer. So yeah, you can get in. You can close the distance. I would dare say even better than without if you took heightened and commando. So yeah, you see my playstyle. I basically don't. I mean, once I get the Viper, yes, the Viper will be used for every situation where I can't use the Revenant. The Viper is great, as I said, because it's semi-automatic, and so it benefits from the actually faster time dilation. And so you can get more shots in. I think you can get up to 5 shots in with Hardened and Adrenaline Rush, and Shock Trooper with the Viper, which is powerful. And the other thing the Viper has in common with the Revenant is not necessarily a lack of accuracy, but I have not seen even the best players, and of which I'm not. I think I'm a pretty good player, but I'm not the best by any means. With the Revenant, with the Viper, it's hard to get consistent headshots unless you're pulling the trigger slowly. It's much better to try to get one headshot in and just blast away at the body, especially if you're a soldier. You have the ammo count to do it, and it's going to pay off. Single headshots are much better suited to either the Mantis or the Widow if you take the Widow. So yeah, that's kind of my take on on sort of the good, basically the relatedness of the Revenant to the Viper. The Viper is I think in some ways it's not less accurate, but is the sniper rifle of less accuracy in actual gameplay, because it's hard to get consistent headshots if you're firing on full semi-automatic mode. So yeah, that's basically, I think it's actually it's simple, and that's what I like. It's elegant and simple. This build, the Destroyer build, as I call it, is a simple build. You take Shock Trooper, you take Hardened, you max out Inferno. Squad Cryo is always beneficial, and I'm going to talk about Squad Cryo, I think, more in a Vanguard video. And let her rip. Always press forward. I mean, you got the health, you got the damage resistance. Go in, and once you get in short range, especially point blank, I mean, you can annihilate your enemies. I mean, the Revenant is, I say the Geth plasma shotgun comes pretty close as well to a certain extent, but the Revenant is how should I put it? It's pretty close to a heavy weapon. And, I mean, they get plasma cutter shotguns as well, but so that's how I play. I just get up in their faces and I just blast away. And I suggest you do the same. That's the Revenant is not even a mid-range weapon in my opinion. It's a short-range weapon, and it's especially a point-blank range weapon. No enemy can withstand the Revenant point-blank. Not even a Ymir mech. And I might show a video where I will have to duck in and out of cover against a Ymir, but basically I'm just blasting Ymir away with the Revenant. Anyway, that's kind of my commentary on this. It's a different build than the other one. I changed midway. I still want to do a precision soldier playthrough, which I'll do at a later point in time. But yeah, because I love using the Geth plasma shotgun, and when you take the precision. When you take a precision soldier, you're going to be using alternating. You're going to be using all your weapons all the time. Whereas, I think, like I said, I would probably say something like, 40. I would say something like almost 40% Viper, 50% Revenant, and 10% what other weapons I might have when I do the Destroyer build versus the Precision build. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope the videos were fun to watch and enjoy.